That's not how the Force works.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing the movie. There's one scene that sticks out, and it probably sticks out for everybody, which is that, have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
What are you talking about?
G'day guys and welcome back to Casual Rage. Prepare to start the show, R2. This is where the fun begins. Yo, and welcome to Casual Rage. Whoa, I nearly fucked that up. Casual Rage 248, where we casually rage out about the topics of the week. And this week, well, we just had a Harry Potter trailer drop, which we're going to watch. There's actually been a little bit that's come out sort of during the course of this week that we can actually talk about. We got the Alan Ritchson drama, which I must admit, I actually haven't really seen any of it. I've just been hearing a lot of people talking about it. So we'll check that out. I wanted to talk a little bit about One Piece. Obviously wanted to talk Invincible because that last episode that came out, I got to admit, it kind of felt like filler. I know, with Invincible and stuff like that, there's so many different storylines, and it will, eventually something will come from it. And this obviously sort of does pay off that it's something that already started, I think, from season 1. And then we got a little bit of Star Wars news. They actually dropped a clip of more Shadow Lord. We get a minute or something. I wonder how that goes on playing on YouTube. But yeah, so we got a little bit to go over. How's everybody doing? We got Butcher in the chat. We got Big Phrase. Yeah, dude, I couldn't help but laugh. I pretty much came straight into the stream. It was almost the moment I came into the stream, and Jay's saying, "All right, it's time to ban Big Phrase or time him out or something." It was fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but laugh. We got Mike Hill. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you. Firafimo, good to see you. Raphael, Master Shake. How y'all doing? Papa Palpatine's Pizza Padawan. Papa Palpatine's Pizza Padawan. How you doing? Oh, and Laughing Man. Dude, did I DM you? Did you get that DM? I hope it was you. It's got the same fucking logo, so I hope it was you. Thank you very much for last weekend. Dude, I was so hammered though after you got no idea how long it takes me to actually like start to sober up after binge drinking that much. It's so funny though too because I was sort of pacing around the house because I did feel like I was going to throw up for probably a good hour, and I was drinking water, and like I felt like that water was just going to come up, and I was trying not to. I was keeping it down. It was awesome though. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate the support and making that 500 club. Great flashcast, Rono. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why. Like I said, I was kind of nervous about it, and I think it's more so just because, I don't usually stream in front of or have 900 people in the chat. You know what I mean? And it just, I don't know. It's a little nerve wracking. It's a lot more happening. But I think the alcohol definitely helped. definitely helped. Hello, everybody. Soul Assassin, I see you as well. Let me talk quickly about Invincible because we just had episode 4 drop last night. I don't exactly know what time it actually drops. I sort of get home from work and I put Prime on, and then I just see if it's there, and then it sort of just it shows up. G'day, Melissa Lord. I see you too. This episode pretty much revolves around Damien Darkblood. He got exorcised by Cecil in season 1 back to hell, and because he was investigating Nolan. And we haven't really seen any of him. So it sort of brings him back. But like all it is that there's sort of a battle going on. I can't remember the bad girl in this episode's name. It's like Lava something. I can't remember. Anyway, there's a war going on in hell, basically, like a bit of a battle going on in hell. And Darkblood basically summons Invincible to help them. The thing is I'm trying to remember Volcanica? Volcantica. Man, am I even pronouncing that correctly? Anyway, fucking, so yeah, there's a battle going on. They summon Invincible, and Invincible helps them win. Like, I was just kind of a little bored with it because I know that there's so much more to happen. Obviously, at the end credit scene, that's where you see that bit from the trailer where Nolan's there with Alan saying that the war's coming and we need you. I got to say, though, like, I think there's a bit more to the episode, too, in the fact that maybe there is a good part to it because like of what Invincible's actually going through right now. It does allow him to go down there and just like fight, and it's funny. Keeps blowing her head off. I just followed you on X. Don't start the $500 club. I didn't start the $500 club. Who started that? Well, you put me in there, so thank you. I thought that was you, Laughing Man. Jeremy the Cyborg. Yes, you are correct. Yo, Keely Chow's here as well. Sula Felix. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And yeah, like, I had a lot of fun. I was hoping that it was just going to be good. There was still stuff left over that I didn't even really get to or talk about. I even had a tier list lined up just in case we sort of ran out of time. And like, realistically, I probably should have gone for another hour, but I was so hammered and we got through all the super chats, and I'm like, okay, in amongst all the fucking million tabs that I had up, I could, in the state that I was in, try and find something. And obviously, Yellow Flash just sort of jumped on. Valiant Renegade just jumped on. Could have probably gone a little bit longer. But yeah, I think in my head I had to end it. I think in my head I actually had to end it. There's actually a really, really good moment between in this episode between Invincible and fuck, what's his name? The guy that makes the costumes. Where like Mark is starting to think that he's turning out like his dad, right? He's already killed one innocent man in a circumstance where like he probably did actually have to. So he's having this conversation. He thinks he's turning sort of into his father, and I can't remember the guy's name, the outfit maker. He starts saying to him like the entire, like the fact that you're even here, saying to me that you can't do this and you're trying to hand back, you know, your outfit and everything, shows me that you're not your father, because your father never did that. With all the bad stuff that he did, he never came to me and said this, tried to show the distinction between the two people. And I think that kind of helped Mark as well. It's kind of crazy. Eve's going through all this stuff, and even right then at the end, she's about to tell Mark, like, she's like, oh, well, there's never going to be a better time for me to tell you. And just as she's about to say, like, I'm pregnant, Nolan's there with Alan. I gotta say, I do like Alan, despite the fact that he's voiced by Seth Rogen. But yeah, so this episode, it did feel like a little bit of filler, but at the same time, it seems like there's always meaning in the Invincible storylines. You know, something will happen. Like, I think it was in one of the episodes, in one of these new episodes, there's that chick that drains the energy. Like, this is the first time we've seen her. She comes in, she starts draining energy from a power plant. Invincible and Eve show up. Eve starts losing her powers. Invincible eventually does take her down. And no, Eve actually takes her down with a punch because she's not holding on to the staff. But then that's the end of that. We haven't seen any more from that. And you've just got to know in your head, like, this will come back around. At least you do get the previously ons. And that's because also 2 of the weekly releases of the show, which is good because it allows you to have the conversations. We're going to talk a lot more about it actually on Flashcast this weekend, because obviously we didn't get to speak to Flash about it. And Flash is a big Invincible fan. So yeah, we'll probably talk a lot more about it, and he'll know a lot more information because he's read it. But look, I still think it's a good episode. I just kind of wish there was more, and you kind of get to that more-ish part right at the end when Nolan does show up. Damien Darkblood has paid off his debt to the underworld as well, and he gets released, which is going to be interesting. See what happens with Cecil. What's going on? I'm back. Nothing. We're just talking some Invincible, to be honest. You saw the first couple hours, you get to see me get really drunk. It was actually kind of funny. There was somebody in my comments of the stream going, it was a really fun stream, but you got to stop saying how fucking hammered you are or how fucking drunk you are all the time. You sound like a woman. And I'm like, that's fucking fair. That's so fair. I can't deny that. Because I was fucking sitting there just basically saying, I'm fucking smashed. I'm hammered. nearly every time I was saying something. I never go back and rewatch them though. That would be too painful. Let's check out this Alan Richardson stuff because again, I actually haven't paid a massive amount of attention to this. So I believe that this, hold on, let me put my headphones in. We'll talk more about Invincible on Flashcast this weekend. I did see the fan film trailer. Did I save that? Can you grab a DM that to me, Sol? Because I did see that. All right, let's check this out. So this, I believe this was like one of their first videos because there's way more to it, which we're going to check out. Release the McCracken. How you doing? So let's see. That's Alan like throwing a punch, another punch. Jeez, he's hitting him hard. Yeah, turn the bike off. That's probably a better idea. So, I mean, look, from that, I mean, seeing some of the other stuff. So let's see how all of this actually started, shall we? Because that's the aftermath. This is from Alan Richardson's body cam or GoPro or whatever. Now, okay, so again, I heard that this dude's justification for wanting to step in and stop him was that Alan was revving his bike and like what, being loud, being a hoon or whatever. I don't know exactly the terminology used, but that's my understanding of what this person's problem was. I'm sorry, from what I'm hearing and from what like I've seen this part of it, the beginning part at least up until about there. And just seeing him like, yeah, okay, you give it. He's riding through back streets. He's not going to be on the throttle the whole time, but you're also slowing down when you're not putting throttle down. Like, I don't know. And the dude's got his own motorbike as well. Thank you. What piece did you get? What did you grab? Dude. You want to see what he grabbed? You want to see what he actually ripped off? So he grabbed that. But you want to know how, like, look at this. Oh, he's already ripped half of it apart. So this is the shield from Phantom Menace. And it goes like that, right? And there's Qui-Gon. And he actually was able to rip that out of there. Like, he's got to pull that up to get that out. Charles. Dude. Oh, no, he hasn't been playing with it. There's more. Fucking Charles. Fucking Charles. All right. I can't even remember what I was saying or where I was at. Let's watch this one. See, he's slowing down. Gives it a little bit. Gives a little bit more. But it's not like, to me, that's just riding. And he comes out and stands in front of him. I'm sorry, that is the first mistake. That's so stupid. Insert username. How you doing? That's so stupid. And obviously, you know, Alan's got to stop really quickly. Bike goes down.
Fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? For what? For what? For what? Stand in front of a fucking bike again, dude. For doing what? You threatened my fucking safety, bro. Are you kidding me? I should knock you the fuck out right now. Go ahead, knock me out. Go ahead. I'll call the...
It is almost, I'm sorry, but it's almost like he's provoking him. He knows, like, Alan, it's almost like, oh, I'll get a lawsuit out of this. It's just how it sort of feels to me. Because after the fact, he's complaining that he's making noise and stuff. He hasn't once said yet, like, oh, you're hooning down the street, you're revving your bike, you're being really loud and really obnoxious, or anything like that. Yeah, he's already been hit once. I feel like it's actually kind of deserved.
I've called them already because you've been driving around this fucking neighborhood like a fucking lunatic.
Oh,
There's
there it
kids
is.
riding around here. Go ahead. It's all on camera. Go ahead. Are you drunk right now, bro? Go ahead. Are you drinking? Go ahead. Call the police. Out of your fucking mind.
See, that's the thing. Like, his perception of the way, and this is the thing, from a person who, like, I don't ride motorbikes a lot. I've ridden a couple of times. I don't own any motorbikes or anything like that. But this guy owns his own motorbike. He knows how motorbikes work. Now, the fact that he's asked if he's been drinking, maybe he can smell it on him. Perhaps. But his perception of him, like, you know, hooning around the back streets here and being really loud and obnoxious or whatever on his motorbike. I mean, Alan's got his kids riding with him. I think that's his kids that are behind him in that other video.
Dude. Call the police. You're lucky I don't fucking knock you out, bro. Go ahead, knock me out. Go ahead, I called the police.
Those two.
Dude. I called the police. It's on camera.
He sounds like fucked up.
I should have run you over, dude. You did?
You did, because you walked out in front of him.
Taking my bike. You're driving around like a fucking lunatic. Call the police.
Hang on, this doesn't match up with that other video. He's moved his bike. It was in the middle of the street.
Drive around the neighborhood because you're driving around like a fucking lunatic. And you what? I'm gonna put an assault charge on you. I'm gonna put an assault charge on you. Assault charge on you, you fucking asshole.
Okay, now we're getting to the point where he moves the bike.
I don't care. Go ahead.
I'd do the same thing.
No. You.
I gotta see an external view of what happened there.
Fucking out of your goddamn.
But the fact that he does come back over, did he grab the bike? I mean, it is the middle of the day, yeah, back streets, whatever. And maybe he wasn't, I don't know. But who cares? If he was revving the bike or whatever and, you know, go over and say something. Don't just stand out in front of him.
Can't mind. Right? Fucking stay down. Okay, I'll stay down. Fucking stupid. That's assault. That's assault. Go ahead. Jesus Christ. I'm calling the police. It's on camera.
And the bike's going to spin out. That would have pissed him off too.
Camera. You're assaulting me. It's all on camera.
That would have pissed him off. Look at his lever. And then, is the left the clutch? This is the thing. This is the other thing too, is like, okay, so let's say he was riding around on a Harley. with his kids and he was riding through these back streets, a Harley would be louder than this bike that he's on right now. I know. What do you guys think about this? I don't think I mean, maybe Alan Richardson overreacted with throwing as many punches as he actually did, but I don't see any like. Again, I'd want to see what happens in this bit before that. Like when he's revving his bike in front of his face, and he comes back over again. Because now it seems like Alan's sort of provoking him a little bit as well. Which again, like after what's happened, I mean, most dudes would probably do it. Sit there and rev the bike. Like, what? Shut the fuck up. Like, I can't hear. What the fuck? Like, you know. But yeah. So what? This guy's now filing a lawsuit, probably. Guaranteed. I agree. It's 100% the fault of the fucking Karen, this dude. Such a fucking bitch. And the funny thing is like, I believe that Alan Richardson's like a lefty and shit like that. But like, you can clearly see right and wrong when it's right in front of your face. I don't know. I'm on Alan Richardson's side of all of this. Let's see that. Let's see. Soul, you said you sent it, yeah? Let's because that what I thought. Oh, sorry, it was pretty funny. Soul Assassin. Thank you. This is funny. Oh, the internet. Oh, the internet. So there's a new movie trailer starring Alan Richardson.
In a quiet neighborhood, one man saw a motorcycle and still chose chaos.
Look at the fucking motorcycle pricks.
One terrible decision, which should have been an apology, became a neighborhood event.
What are you gonna do? You've been driving around my neighborhood like a fucking lunatic! Kick me, you piece of shit!
Gladly. This summer, don't be a little bit.
I never did like that neighbor.
Good as. That's what the internet was made for. That's what the internet was made for. I agree with this, Aussie girl. I think it's good that Alan had a camera on him. It's 100%. Because all you've got is that first video that I showed where you've got, after everything that happened, basically, Alan basically throwing almost uppercuts while the dude's on the ground. The guy walked into the path of a moving vehicle. So I think he was definitely looking to start shit, 100%. Like, that's the stupidest thing from the whole fucking thing, is him walking out in front of a moving vehicle. And you know what's really crazy about that is that the fact that he was able to stop without hitting him, now the bike went down and everything in such a small distance, proved that he wasn't actually going that fast, at least in that moment. I mean, dude, you're riding motorbikes. What do you ride motorbikes for? Yes, obviously they're a form of transportation, but there's a lot of fun and enjoyment that comes from riding motorbikes. The speed of it, everything. Do you not do that? Do you put a dildo on your seat? Put a tear in your pants? Is that how that dude rides? Thank you for showing some love. I appreciate it. Yes, we're live. Oh, that actually reminds me. Thank you. We're going to see what happens after not this weekend, but next weekend. Daylight savings ticks back over for us. So, in regards to where Casual Rage sits, in regards to the streaming time slot, I'm going to determine that once I've actually worked out, because what's going to end up happening now is I'm going to end up starting at the same time as Anna. And I already know that there's like a heap of people streaming at this time. So what time is it right now for everybody? 9. See, when it ticks over, Anna's stream's going to start an hour earlier for us. And then if I was to start 2 hours later, it would still be, I'd have to see. And like I said, I got to work it out. But just a heads up for everybody that I'm going to have to try and work something out with the time slot of Casual Rage, just because there's so many people streaming at this time. So I can't do it 2 hours later if it's 10 p.m. for you guys. No, it wouldn't be 2 hours later. We would be starting basically now, actually. Is that right? Yes. Because we get our hour back, it would be 2 p.m. So we would start it. We would be starting now. How would everybody be if that happened? No, because this is when Anna starts. I don't know. I'll have to wait for it to happen, because it does weird things. It's like, obviously, when our daylight savings ticks over, you in America move back an hour where we go forward an hour. It's so strange. Anyway, I can never get my head around how that works. We can get rid of some of these tabs. I got so many. Anyway, I'm on Alan Richardson's side. Stream with Anna and Blabs and talk about Harry Potter. I'll talk with those guys about Harry Potter. For sure. We get that hour of sleep back. Yes, we do. I always look forward to it, to be honest with you. Getting the hour back. All right, let's talk a little bit about Harry Potter. Speaking of Harry Potter, they dropped a trailer. They teased it a little bit beforehand. Let me bring this up. So they teased it first with a little image of Harry walking up to Hogwarts in his Potter. Looks obviously that's his Quidditch outfit, right? We got a reveal of Black Snape, which we all knew was happening. And then we got the trailer. Now, Harry Potter, I like Harry Potter. I've read the books. I like the movies. You know, the earlier ones, the ones that are just all for kids and stuff like that, they're still interesting. They're not quite as good as the later movies or the later books, but it tells a complete entire story. Everybody would be looking forward to this show. The hype would be massive for this show if it weren't for their stupidity. If it weren't for the casting of a Black Snape. I mean, even in the back of my mind, even though it was confirmed that we were getting Black Snape, in the back of my mind, I couldn't help but think that it was still a joke. That it was still wasn't really real. even though it was 100% confirmed. It's crazy to think that, you know, that such an iconic character within the Harry Potter universe that is described quite, well, man, described more than most characters. And they completely go against it. The whole purpose of them doing this show was to be as close to the books as possible, to put as much of the, it's like, you know, people complain about some of the things that they left out from Lord of the Rings, despite the fact that they can still see that the Lord of the Rings movies are amazing movies. But the stuff that they left out, you know, you could do, if you, let's say they did a proper Lord of the Rings TV show and they wanted to tell the entire story of the book and get everything as much as they could, dude, how do you think that would go down? And they did it right. It's the same thing here. And I think everybody's starting to get just sick of it. I'm so sick of this. Because I would love to be able to sit down and actually watch this Harry Potter TV show that actually represents the books really well. But we're not getting that anymore. We're not getting that with anything anymore. You know, I heard Gary mentioning keep an eye on the X-Men. Keep an eye on the X-Men in this new fucking MCU shit moving forward. Dude, if they do Professor X and Charles Xavier Professor X and Charles Xavier, they're the same fucking person. Professor X and Magneto, and make them black. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are we giving Blabs a wellness check? I did see a couple of the clips from, and I think she put out a reaction. I got to watch it. I feel for her as a Star Wars fan that, you know, was sort of the beginning of all of this crap. Like maybe not, like going back to all the way back to Ghostbusters and stuff like that. But like, you could say that Star Wars was the first big franchise to start the wokeness, start the bullshit, not really tell any story. It's all about identification. But now they're being so like out there with it because they've been doing it for so long. We've become desensitized essentially to it. Not really. Like, you know, the most people out there are sitting there going, this is bullshit. But it has desensitized our reactions and stuff like that. Because why am I not surprised? If we're saying, why am I not surprised that they're fucking up more Star Wars? Why am I not surprised that they're fucking up more Star Trek? Why am I not surprised that they're fucking up Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or any of the Doctor, any of these fucking things? Because we've been doing it now for so long that it's like, fuck. I wanted to enjoy this. You're automatically making me not want to watch it. Oh, that makes you racist, Rhino, some people will say. Why? Because it's a black man playing Snape? Yes, that's exactly what it is. And it's not because he's a black man. It's because that's not who the character is. It's fucking stupid. I don't want to watch this Harry Potter show because guess what? It's not Harry Potter. Can't you see that? When I read the book and I get a description of what Snape looks like, and then I see this, I don't see the relevance. I don't see the connection. That's not Harry Potter. It's so stupid. so fucking stupid. I know that I'm going to get hit for the trailer, but you guys get the advantage of watching it because I'll trim it out of the stream later. Because I actually haven't watched it. Because I woke up and this was out, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll watch it live on stream. Here we go.
I told you. You are a normal boy. And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special about you.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right.
This is the thing, even just seeing some of these things right now. Like, the casting of everybody that I've seen so far is fine. I will say it's always going to take a little bit of getting used to when you've got your iconic movies that are already out there. And you know, you've got, you as the audience have to adapt to, okay, this is a new actor playing Harry Potter. Okay, this is a new actor playing Ron Weasley. All of them. It's new actors playing all of them. You've got to adapt to that. But it can happen very, very quickly. You will love Snape. Dude, it looks fucking stupid. Snape looks ridiculous.
The next time I see you will be
Hagrid looks good.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you.
I do have to admit, it looks really dark. The lighting does look really fucking dark. And there is actually something that we'll watch that sort of, it does show a little bit of a contrast in the lighting of it.
Let's see who you are.
There you go.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Underwhelmed again by another trailer that I probably shouldn't necessarily be underwhelmed by. There's your Black Snape. Like, really, everything about the trailer seems fine. I got to say, like I said, it kind of felt underwhelming. There wasn't any excitement in it for me. Fucking doing all right. 3.3 million views, 130 upvotes, 36,000 down. Still a lot of down, though. I mean, look, it's Harry Potter. There's no circumstances where this isn't going to actually do well. I feel like I actually still feel like there's a lot of Harry Potter fans out there that may not even know. Like, when I say fans, like, they are sort of normies in this sense. Like, my best friend, his wife is a massive Harry Potter fan. I believe she knows about this. But I don't know whether or not she knows the casting. I would be interested. I'd love to be a fly on the wall if she doesn't know the casting and she goes in and watches this and she sees Black Snape for the first time. I'd just love to see her reaction to it. That's the thing, is that there are a lot of people, a lot of fans, and a lot of people that are paying attention and that do already know these things, are already prepared for fucking this. But I can guarantee you there's a lot that aren't. And I reckon when it finally does release and people sit down and watch it and they see Black Snape for the first time, there's going to be a lot of eye rolling. There's going to be a lot of what the fuck. There's going to be a lot of that. I just... Because there already has been too. There was also this. So the Harry Potter TV series won't have one season a year, apparently. I don't... Casey Bloyles? I don't know who that is. Let me see. Am I supposed to know? HBO CEO. Okay. For some of the bigger shows like Harry Potter, big world building shows. Oh, I did see that other super chat. Sorry, I missed it. Give me 1 second. Huge world building shows. It would be nice to have those on an annual basis. Well, yes, it would. I don't understand why we've regressed so far from a time period where we were able to do an entire season of television in a year. And then by the next year, we get an entire 25 episode season again. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand why it's so hard all of a sudden. But from a production point of view, it's just not possible. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. The other thing too is, isn't this supposed to be like 10 seasons, 10, like over a 10-year? How old are these kids going to get? You got to remember, you got to work with these people for as long as you fucking possibly can. And you've got to keep them in the certain age brackets. Why? Stop. Fuck. Hold on, because I need to put my... It's like a direct call that comes through from work to my mobile, and I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb through the app. Come on. Let me get these super chats really quickly. Sorry, guys. Fear of FEMA for $5 says, I'm ready to not give a single fuck about... Why? About this new Potter. I'm sorry, I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Stop it. I fucking hate that. Yes, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore either. I did give a fuck. Derek Lopez for $2 says, it looks trash. Dumbledore said clearly. Oh, calmly, sorry. It looks trash. I can't speak like Dumbledore. Fucking, it does. Like, okay, so let's go to the other thing that I actually had here. This. So this is like, they're just basically contrasting, you know, the old actor to the new actor. I look at the lighting. Just check out the lighting. Thank you for the super chats, guys. I appreciate you. It's probably going to echo, but where is it? Oh my god, my shit's so fucked up. There it is.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Take a look. So it's going to be hard. I reckon it's going to be hard for some people. He looks actually like so much younger. The lighting, look at the lighting. Again, the lighting. That's going to be another difficult one to get past.
Mr.
The lighting? Should we talk about the lighting? I think Dumbledore looks okay.
I think we can expect great things from you.
I think Hagrid good. McGonagall, I think, looks fine. That's going to be another difficult one, I think, to just get your head around. Ollivander. Again, the lighting. I gotta say, like,
Let's see who you are.
this is going to be a difficult one because of the blonde hair. Like, going from the brunette to the blonde hair, like. I don't really care about props and stuff like that. I do have to say, though, I prefer this hat, the look of this hat, to this one. They all black, and they fucking did it. They fucking race swapped the Sorting Hat. They made him. They made him go from brown to black. They black faced the Sorting Hat. Let's go back to some of these ones. Quidditch. I think that like it looks fine. What, like, that is so dark. Classes. What's the color? Like, why does it look yellow? I'm sorry. I know it's like a bit of a nitpick. The thing is, the problem that I have now is, like, I was half willing to give this show a go when I thought that it was going to be really fucking good. But now I just think that, and it's all led by the fucking Black Snape character, because if they're willing to go that far away from the source material with that individual character, then what else are they willing to move away from the source material to do? And that's not how this was promoted. I think that looks fine. You're obviously going to have massive amounts of light in a greenhouse. So, when's this supposed to come out? When's this new Harry Potter supposed to be released? Does it say actually at the end of the trailer and I just wasn't paying any attention? Christmas 2026. Okay. So the end of the year. It's just disappointing. The biggest feeling that I get from this is disappointment. Because, again, I wouldn't say I'm like this massive, massive Harry Potter fan. But I'm a Harry Potter fan. I've read the books. I like all the books. I've watched the movies, obviously. You know, that is the extent of my Harry Potter knowledge, or, you know, collecting or anything like that. In fact, the only real Harry Potter thing that I've got is when I bought a wand at fucking Universal. just as a fucking something from that trip. Something like, it was probably the best part of being at the theme parks. When you walk into Harry Potter Land, man, like it's fucking, it transforms around you. You know, and you might just be coming straight from like the Velociraptor coaster, which I think it was before that. I can't remember exactly now. Anyway, you can't even really hear, like, you can hear screams and stuff from people on roller coasters, but you hear that everywhere. But when you're actually in a Harry Potter world, fuck, man, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And like, we got theme parks here in Australia, but they're like nothing like that. Nothing like where it like completely transforms the space around you to the point where you actually kind of fucking think that you're fucking there. It's kind of cool. Look for my question in the chat, please. Let's see. Oh, my stomach's growling. For $2. Mad Dog, where are you? Mud Crab? Mad Dog. What did you think of episode 4 of Invincible? Personally, I didn't like it, but super excited for episode 5. I did talk about it sort of at the beginning of the stream, but just thank you for the super chat. Quick synopsis for you. I was kind of the same. I kind of felt like a filler episode, but at the same time, I almost think that sometimes episodes like this are necessary because it did help Mark with his the demons that are going on in his life right now, the battles that he's sort of taking on. I did love the conversation between him and the costume maker dude. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. Forgive me. The conversation where Mark thinks that he's turning into his father. He thinks he's turning sort of into Nolan, killing innocents and stuff like that. And he wants to give his costume back. And the fact that he even wants to give his costume back tells fucking him that he is not his father because Nolan never did that before. Like, I thought things like that were really good. But the fact that the entire episode revolved around Dark Blood and what's happening down in hell, and he summons Mark down there, and Mark, it just felt like it did feel sort of unnecessary. You kind of do get excited by the end of the episode because you get the fucking Nolan and fucking Alan show up, and Eve's about to tell him that she's pregnant. Like, man, there's so much still good in it, but it's just getting you excited for the next one. And I do feel like there's a reason for it. Again, I haven't read the comics or anything like that, but I also do feel like there's a reason for it in regards to Dark Blood coming out of hell and being released. That there'll be something to that. But yes, thank you for the question. Thank you for the super chat. I'm still enjoying it. You're never going to get every episode. I feel like you're never going to get every perfect episode, or every episode's going to be perfect. But I was hoping for more. I was so excited for this episode because I knew, I know that obviously things are coming. Nolan's going to get his son, all of that kind of shit. And then you do have the Eve stuff going on. So for another $2, Mad Dog, how you doing? The Dark Blood storyline is complete. Is that supposed to be now? Is completely new. That's my dyslexia. See how fucking weird that was? And it pains me that it happens, and it's embarrassing that it happens, and I'm sorry. So that's not even in the comics then. It's going to be interesting because Flash knows the comics. So it'd be interesting. We're going to talk about it on Flashcast this weekend. But yeah, I don't know. If it is completely new, then I don't really know if it was necessary. Because it's not that good of an episode. And then what does that do with Dark Blood? So are you saying, Mad Dog, that Dark Blood was supposed to be exercised back to hell by Cecil, and that was the complete end of his story? Like we never see him again? Dark Blood, that is? I didn't get matchy wands with everyone. I bought my niece, who was she's a massive Harry Potter fan, and she was house sitting for me. So I bought her a wand, and I wasn't going to buy myself a wand, but I'm like, man, I haven't really bought myself anything, and I've enjoyed myself in the Harry Potter land of the theme park the most. So I bought a Harry Potter wand for myself. You want to see it? I'll go and get it.
Oh, mother, read that.
So mother, don't let the American bitch.
Did you just fart?
Yes, I did. Tell you what to do.
I think it's bedtime, mother.
Question mark.
I think it's bedtime for mother. That's
You pushed so far.
that's the type of videos that we watch on fucking Happy Hump Day.
I gotta pee. Oh my god.
So I ended up getting Sirius Blacks because he's one of my favorite characters. And get the box open. And obviously they give you the instructions for all the spells that you can do around the theme park. And like how you do all the flicks, see the flicks and the swishes and the fucking what you do. So that's kind of cool. And then that's the wand. It's got like the pattern on it. It's kind of cool. It's got that little, like the infrared tip or whatever. That's for the. It's like I gotta say, it's like the first time I've ever taken it out of the box. To be honest with you. But yeah. So that's why I ended up getting a wand, because I wanted to get one for my niece because she was house sitting for me. So yeah, there you go. But that, I gotta say, that is the extent of my Harry Potter collectibles or anything that I have that's Harry Potter sort of related. I would like to get some Harry Potter Lego stuff, like the Hogwarts Castle. If they do that, if they've done that, that would be awesome. It would actually be an awesome build. It would be fun to build something like that. Thank you, Mad Dog, for the super chats. I appreciate you. And yes, we'll talk more about it on. I have no doubt we'll be talking more about it on Flashcast this weekend. I don't know if Dark Blood shows up again, but Mark, where am I? Sorry, but Mark going to hell never happened. Okay. Right. So see, then I don't think it was necessary then. What Hogwarts house am I? Oh, you're talking to OG. So I, believe it or not, I'm a Hufflepuff. But that's because, you know, when you go through the selection process and you can select a house that you would want to go to, I intentionally didn't pick a house that I wanted to go to because I wanted to see what the hat would say. And it put me as a Hufflepuff. You can't afford it? I can when it's I can so. I can't finish that statement without implicating myself to something. Let's get rid of the Harry Potter stuff. It's just disappointing. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed because, again, this year for me so far, we've had some decent stuff. And it feels like I said this last week. It feels like we've made a move, or we've shifted from such a bad year last year of entertainment, and there was nothing really all that good. Like I said, I reckon F1 was the best. And it's not even like F1 isn't even like you go back maybe let's say 10 years or even 20 years and pick the best movie from that year, it still beats F1. But F1's just the best movie because everything else was shitter than it. It's just, from my perspective. But this year so far, we've had Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I know that these aren't movies necessarily. We've had Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So far, Invincible's been pretty decent. One Piece was actually pretty good. I will say it's not as good as the first season, but it's still decent. Movie-wise, I don't even know if I've seen. I've got to go and see Project Hail Mary. I do. Yes, I hear that it's good too, Soul. But then there are some other still, and we talked about it, we've talked about it for a couple of weeks actually, but there's still some movies still to come. I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's not going to be anything massively special. I got to admit, I'm not looking forward, but there's a lot of things that people are, like the Mario movie. I believe that there's people looking forward to that. I'm not really, I didn't even watch the first Mario movie. And I will at some point. Yeah, I could be buying more Lego for Eric and Charles to break. The Long Walk was really good. I haven't seen that. I just finished watching, and the second season actually starts tomorrow or the day after. It depends on when the 27th is, whether it's Australian 27th or American 27th, and I'm guessing that it's the 27th for America, so it's 2 days away. But House of David, I watched the first season of that. I actually finished it last night, him taking out Goliath. And that's actually pretty good. I actually really enjoyed that, and I'm looking forward to the second season of that. I know that that's not something from like this year, but I hope the second season, which is this year, will be good. I'm sure there's a movie so far this year that I've watched. These are all like I haven't been to the theater to watch a movie, so it's, if anything, it's been on streaming. God, fucking Supergirl's going to be so bad. Hunger Games, don't care. Street Fighter, I'll give it a watch. But then you still got things like your Mandalorian and Grogu. Are they redoing Cliffhanger? 2026 Cliffhanger. With a girl? Is it with a girl? Or are they just re-releasing it? Looks like they're just re-releasing it. It's the same movie. That's weird. Is it like an anniversary for it or something? Then we got Doomsday, Spider-Man. Spider-Man I was sort of looking forward to, but I was underwhelmed by the trailer. Moana, like, all right, I would not normally talk about this. But The Rock has lost all his fucking power. All any star power that he ever had. I feel like The Rock has lost it. And I got like there is elements of him doing damage to his own career, being political and stuff like that, and you know, like remember the fires and him teaming up with Oprah or something, and that was a backfire. But then like a lot of the movies that he's sort of done haven't really, like, especially more recent, haven't really done well. There's a third Jumanji movie coming, right?
I know a girl from an island.
The only real reason why I care to even show this right now is just because of actually how funny The Rock actually looks in this. I don't think live action is completely necessary for everything.
Moana, listen. Do you know who you are?
Jumanji got moved, I think.
True.
Okay.
The story has just begun. Beyond our reef, an evil darkness.
I haven't even watched the animated. I haven't even watched this animated show.
Moana, the ocean
Movie.
chose you. Find Maui. Restore the heart of Te Fiti and save us all.
All right. So when I first saw, like, because I haven't watched the trailer, I don't even really care to watch the trailer. It's more, I just saw the still shot, the image. Dude, I gotta say, you almost look like you're wearing a fucking bodysuit. And the wig, I know. The wig is hilarious too. Thank you, Jesus Davila, gifting a membership. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Who asked for this shit? No one did. No one did. It's the way that they can fucking continue making money through fucking the theaters, through the movies that they release. Because they're losing audiences when it comes to like their big IPs and stuff like that. So now the only way is to get the kids and to get the parents that don't really care to go with the kids to go and see these live action movies. Like, think about fucking Lion King. I mean, I still haven't watched that new remake of The Lion King, the live action. How much that made $2 billion or something? That's why they do this. No one asked for it. They just know that if they do it, the people that don't pay attention and don't really care will still show up.
Maui, demigod of the
That looks fucking ridiculous.
wind and sea.
Hero of men.
Huh?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. Ah, women. Women too. Men and women.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She calls me.
Like, is that line, men and women, is that line from the animation or is that a new thing? I don't know, because I've never seen
I
it.
need your help.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
My island, my people won't survive if we don't make it. The ocean chose me for a reason. And it chose you too.
It also feels like this is the only way that The Rock can keep himself relevant. Is like, obviously, this was held in high regard, the animated Moana, and, you know, a lot of people love it, and a lot of the kids love it, and a lot of the parents love it. And it's the only way that The Rock can actually sell tickets. It's the songs that sell tickets. Well, it's definitely not The Rock, I don't think. I actually don't even really care to watch the rest of this. I like, when I saw fucking, he just looks like, it just looks so weird. Not my thing, though. Not my thing at all. The songs are trash. Another soulless remake. Yep. That's what it fucking feels like. That's what it feels like. And then you contrast that. Like, I showed this and I talked a little bit about this on Flashcast, I think. You know, One Piece, I feel like the biggest mistake for One Piece is the binge, because it is actually like good. It's good. It's really good. It's not great, but it's really good. Would have had an advantage if it had have been released weekly. And when you hear the actors talk about, well, let's just hear them. When you hear the actors talk about fucking what they enjoyed about making it, what they did, and you hear it like this, it is a breath of fresh air when we haven't had shit like this for a long time, or actors just talking about their roles or talking about shit that they did. How about the people asking the questions, the journalists, all of these people ask questions about, oh, what did you enjoy about it? Like, oh, how was it filming? Oh, what did you do to get into character? Did you go and watch some of the source material? It's nice hearing responses like this.
I saw that in the manga and I was like, we gotta do this in live action. This is gonna be so funny. I read whatever we're gonna be adapting from the manga. I pick my favorite moments and then I go to like the showrunners and I talk about like, how can we like bring this to the live action? Of course, there's like the big Luffy moments that we all know are gonna be there, like Luffy in the execution platform, Luffy climbing that mountain. But there's also so many like little Luffy moments that I'm really proud I was able to like bring from the manga. There's this thing where like I put chopsticks inside my nose. I saw that in the manga and I was like, we gotta do this in live action. This is gonna be so funny. Or there's this other moment where like I started warming up before fighting Wapol, completely like ignoring him. I feel really proud that I was able to bring those little tiny moments into the show. I saw that in the manga.
That's cool. It's actually, like I said, it's actually a breath of fresh air having the actors who are performing in these shows talk about their performance, talk about what they enjoyed about doing it. There's more, believe it or not, from One Piece.
You know what? Thank you for mentioning my favorite moment and my favorite character in the whole show, because the otter in pajamas riding a vulture. Yes, it's peak cinema. That fight almost didn't happen. Like the beginning where the vulture comes in was going to get cut. The whole static camera holding the entire fight. There was no time left in the production. And the fight wasn't ready, and there was a conversation about it maybe getting cut. But Christoph, our new director, and I spent the whole weekend pre-vising and redesigning the whole fight. We got wires put in through the ceiling so that we could make the kicks bigger. Also, I'm really tired in it. And you can tell in how I'm moving because I'm just screwed up. It was because of the whole length of the shoot had kind of taken so much out of my legs. I really didn't have much left. So the way everything came together to make that fight happen is one of my favorite moments of the show.
Oh my! Awesome. Again, awesome. Is this the gayest show we've ever had? Could you imagine a question being asked like that? Like, can we have good questions being asked by good journalists? And then we get some good responses from some actors that actually fucking care about what they're doing. You know, it's like, I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was for, but you go back even 5 years ago, you know, when a new Star Wars thing, let's say, is coming out and they're asking them about, oh, what did you do to prepare? Oh, you know, like I spoke to Dave Filoni or blah, blah, blah. Like there's no, like, you know, the character that plays Luffy, going and actually reading through the manga and actually like, okay, yeah, I really like this. We need to make sure that we bring this to the screen when we're doing this part of it. Because obviously they're not able to adapt the entire fucking thing of One Piece with how many episodes you get per season in the live action compared to how many episodes and storylines there are in all of the other shit. You know what I mean? So Derek Lopez for $2 says it's for the new generation. Is no excuse. Yeah, it's not. It's not an excuse. The new generation thing isn't a real thing. That's the problem. And that's what, you know, it's kind of funny. You start to think, oh, maybe they've actually started to see the light. But then they come out with something shit again, and it's like, you know, we're back to square one. I'm just happy to hear some of the actors talk about a show that I'm enjoying in the same way of almost being a fan and enjoying what they're doing and enjoying the fact that they're able to adapt what they can adapt and bring that to life and give that to us. And the way that they talk about it with such joy and enjoyment is a breath of fresh air. It really is. Anybody looking forward to Clayface? Is anybody looking forward to Clayface? What's this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing? Oh. Anyway. I'm curious. Has anybody in the chat watched Nuremberg? I want to watch it, but it's on Apple TV and I can't fucking... I want to... It's like $20 to buy it. Or I have to subscribe, fucking go on the free trial for Apple TV, and then the free trial ends up turning into fucking a full-on subscription, which I don't fucking want. Funny as Mike Hill just sent me this. Oh my God, imagine this could happen. Could happen. Am I going to get in trouble for showing guns? Oh my God. What are they doing? What are they fucking doing? Craziness. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. If you haven't watched One Piece, I do recommend it. It's not for everyone. There's definitely like an element of suspension of disbelief that you've really got to have within the universe. I just wanted to share this again because I thought it was just awesome. Obviously at MegaCon, Alec Baldwin's finger, taking a photo with Alec Baldwin's finger. Wonder how much it cost him to actually get that photo. Like get a picture with Alec Baldwin. Great. Well done, Alec Baldwin's finger. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. All right, we got a little bit of Star Wars news, and then actually, before we do the Star Wars news, because we'll go straight into Seal of the Week. Actually, you know what? Let's just do Seal of the Week now, and then we'll go through some of those other topics while people are voting. I think that's a good idea, don't you?
Jedi.
Still clapping emojis in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Members, do it. All right. Nominee number one. We've only got two for today, but nominee number one comes from Dan Star Wars again, saying, "Hi, yes, I'll take another 15 stories that feature Maz Kanata's castle, please. Thank you." No one gives a fuck about... No, not only does no one give a fuck about the sequel trilogy or any of the stories or any of the characters, but nobody cares about Star Wars anymore, Dan. I'm sorry. And nominee number two goes to Retney's Holocron, saying, "I really love the TROS, the Rise of Skywalker comic, and the bit that they've taken a photo of is they got Chewie. They got him. No, I won't lose my family again." There are your two nominees, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the poll in the chat. Poll this shit up. Seal of the week. Mike, you need to send me some seals. I can't find them on my own. 1 and 2. Didn't know they were family. Yeah, I know. So nominee number one is Dan, ladies and gentlemen. And nominee number two is Retney's Holocron. Place your bets. Place your bets. This might end up being a little bit of a shorter stream today. We'll see how we go. We've got a couple more things to go over. Where am I going? No, that's all the Star Wars stuff. All right. Let's talk about Lord of the Rings really fucking quickly. Lord of the Rings is another one of those franchises that actually kind of really isn't in a good place. You look at what they've done with Rings of Power. Now, again, I've read the Lord of the Rings books and I've watched the movies. I don't know about the Silmarillion and all of these other little bits and pieces and stuff like that. And obviously, I do know that there was stuff left out of the books in the movies. Didn't really affect the movies all that badly, or badly at all, really. So to have this announcement with with kind of the state that Lord of the Rings is in right now is kind of wild. Let's just watch.
Well, hi everybody. I thought it was time to give you all a Hunt for Gollum update.
That's the other thing too. The Hunt for Gollum, like, I don't know how many people are really going to care about that.
First of many that will do little blogs along the way. And Andy Serkis has been busy designing the film. He's going to direct it and obviously play Gollum. We've got a lot of...
The fact that Andy Serkis is so heavily involved, obviously, really, really good. You know, you could argue the fact that Peter Jackson is involved is really good, but it's kind of the same thing with, like, you know, Harry Potter and Black Snape. Everybody could have been excited and super excited for these things, but then you make a stupid announcement and it fucking sucks all the hype and all the energy out of the room.
The old team back again, familiar
It
faces
feels
and
like
some new faces.
that's exactly what this is.
Andy's doing a terrific job. It's looking amazing. The script is coming together really well, and I think it's going to be a really good film, a really good film. But that is not the only Tolkien movie that we're developing. We've actually got another film that we'll be making after Hunt for Gollum. So I thought I should tell you a little bit about that. Actually, why don't I get somebody else to explain it? Because we've got a very special partner that we're working with, and you can see for yourself. Hang on. There we go. Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Hey, Stephen. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
The first thing that I'll say is, again, so performative. Like having the book up, like he's pretending to read Lord of the Rings as he's about to make this announcement. Like, we know that you're not sitting there actually reading it. It is performative, completely performative. And he closes his Lord of the Rings book and puts down. See how much of a massive Lord of the Rings fan I am? Now, you might be a massive Lord of the Rings fan. Fucking keep your woke, fucking weird, creepy fingers out of fucking entertainment. Like, you're about to fucking lose your job. And that's why he's doing this. Let me just play it out.
Good, good. Good. I like all your Tolkien stuff on the wall there. That's yeah, that's hard.
Oh, thanks. This is just part of the collection.
So I was just explaining to
it was probably a made-up studio with all this Lord of the Rings stuff in the background.
The folks about the next Tolkien movie after Hunt for Gollum, and the fact that we've partnered up with you to develop the script. So
yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Should I tell people what the story is?
As much as you want. Yep.
I will, as much as I can. You know what the books mean to me and what your films mean to me. But the thing I found myself reading over and over again were the 6 chapters early on in the Fellowship that y'all never developed into the first movie back in the day. It's basically the chapter is 3 is Company through Fog on the Barrow Downs. And I thought, oh, wait, maybe that could be its own story that could fit into the larger story. Could we make something that was completely faithful to the books while also being completely faithful to the movies that you...
Now, do you guys believe that anything that this guy would be involved in is going to be completely faithful? Could you imagine? Could you imagine he does this and it's amazing? Completely faithful to the books and it's actually incredible? I just don't think it's necessary. I truly don't think that this is necessary. The movies are fine the way that they are. If you want that extra bit pieces of the story, you can go and read the book. You don't need to grab a couple of chapters out of the middle of the fucking book and just fucking adapt those to what? A movie? A show? What is it exactly that you're doing?
You guys had already made. And I started talking it over with my son, Peter, who's also a screenwriter. And we worked out what we thought would work, especially as a framing device for that story. And it took me a few years to scrape my courage into a pile to give you a call. But about 2 years ago, I did. You liked it enough to talk to me about it. And ever since then, the two of us have been working with the brilliant Philippa Boyens on how to develop the story. And we recently took it to Richard Brenner at New Line and Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca at Warner Brothers. And I could not be happier to say that they loved it. And so that's what we're going to be working on.
Fantastic. Now, are you sure you've got the time, though? Because, you know...
That I did not think I would have the time. As much as I love it, I knew I couldn't do that and do the show at the same time. But it turns out I'm going to be free starting this summer.
Oh, did you know that 2 years ago when you started putting this together? Or is this just another little fucking... I don't even know what this is. You're just trying to make fun of the fact that you've been fired, that you are going to have the time to do it, but you've been working on this for 2 years. So have you known for 2 years that you're going to have the time to do it? Or were you just going to make the time to do it? Like, this is so performative to me. It really is. Nothing about this screams to me fucking, I mean, when it comes to Stephen Colbert, like fucking fuck him. Like, seriously. I'm still pissed at all of these fucking people from the COVID days. You know? Basically saying that somebody like me who refused to get the jab and hashtag fucking proud to be a pureblood wasn't able to get like hospital care if I needed it, or should be segregated from the rest of society. You know, fuck you. I'll never forget those fucking days. Nearly lost my house because I lost my job because fucking you fucking retards. G'day, Benjamin. How are you, Ben? Hello there. I just fucking, it's such, the entertainment industry is so fucked. And the worst part is that they keep getting involved in the things that, well, I can only really speak for myself, the things that I love, the things that I enjoy to watch. And then they fuck it up.
Well, isn't that fortunate?
Isn't that a you catastrophe right there? So if you'll excuse me, I've got to finish a television show and I've got to write a movie script, but I will see you all in the Shire.
Okay, alrighty, bye-bye. See you, Stephen.
Thanks, Peter.
Bye.
Oh, it's just the worst news ever. It's just the worst news ever. Harry Potter's fucked. Lord of the Rings is fucked. Star Wars is fucked. Star Trek is fucked, despite the cancellation of fucking Starfleet Academy. Doctor Who is fucked. Not that I care, because I'm not a Doctor Who person at all. Like, I'm so over these people thinking that they've got to change shit from how it was originally, the story was either originally told, and then every now and then you might get a little diamond in the rough, not necessarily within those franchises. Hopefully Stargate isn't. I agree there. 100%. I hope. I pray that Stargate's not going to get fucked up by this wave of shit that we go through constantly in the entertainment industry right now. We don't need to go into that. We've already fucking heard what he had to say. It's ridiculous. It really is. It really is. Are you guys voting? Hey, we got a good amount of votes. Can we get a few more? Let me share my screen again, and I'll share the nominees for this week's Seal of the Week. You got Dan, that he could have another 15 stories featuring Mars Kanata's castle. It's too bad it's now rubble. You'd have to do a prequel to Mars Kanata's castle, because the First Order destroyed it in the movie that you watched. Unless, you're kind of just like everybody else in the Disney shill universe that just doesn't care about death and wants like Ben Solo back or something. And nominee number 2 was Retney's Holocron. Just absolutely loving the Rise of Skywalker comic. And that Rey calls Chewie her family. Speaking of Star Wars, 50th year anniversary. 50 years ago today. This was, when was it? The 23rd. So it was 3 days ago, though. Star Wars began filming. Cool. 50 years ago today. Star Wars. I can't believe fucking discussing film has me blocked. I can never fucking bookmark them or anything. John Boyega confirms he's had talks with new Lucasfilm president Dave Filoni about returning as Finn. When an audience member at MegaCon Orlando shouted, "Get Dave," speaking of Dave Filoni, on the phone, Boyega replied, I actually have. Cool. Do it. Dave, it's time to show everybody, without fucking the blinkers on or anything, how much of a hack you are. It is truly time to reveal your hackery to the Star Wars shills out there that will still defend you. It's a shame. It really is a shame. So do it. Get fucking Ryan Johnson in to fucking direct the movies with John Boyega in them. And then we had a couple. I don't know if these are the same. This is 17 seconds long and this is a minute long. But this is from IGN. Check out this is basically just a clip from Shadowhunter, which releases early next month, April 6th. 2 episodes a week. We will be talking about it.
Picking up reports of an unidentified shuttle seen in Sector 8J.
All available units converge on those coordinates.
I don't know how much of this like I can actually play. Like it's a minute long. It's from the fucking thing. Yes, it's got an IGN watermark on it, but fuck. It's a fucking minute from the show.
Let's go, let's go! Get the credits on the ship.
What, they're Mandalorians working for fucking Maul?
Your weapons! I said drop them!
I guess we should do as he says.
Oh, you know. You already know that this is happening. Oh my God. It's going to be interesting to see what the actual plot of this show is. Like I said, I actually probably like what we've got it's the 6th, so it's not this Monday coming, it's the following Monday. I should probably reread Shadowhunter. Just a refresher in my head so that I can really pick up on any of the shit that they ripped off from that. And yes, this other clip is just 17 seconds of what we just watched. And this is the lead up to fucking... Man, this is going to get no fucking ratings as well. This is not going to do anything. And this is the lead up to Mandalorian and Grogu. Again, it's so disappointing. You do a Black Snape, I'm disappointed. You fuck Star Wars completely up. And you virtue signal and you gaslight the audience and the fans into, you know, telling them that it's them, that they're the problem. Fucking Star Trek. I'm sure the fucking Star Trek fans, like the full-on Star Trek fans that are out there, are going through a massive amount of disappointment. They're not getting continuation of any of their story, of any of their universes, of anything worth watching. All they're getting told now is everything that they used to love is shit, and everything that we're getting now is the correction. Star Wars is the same. Doctor Who is the same. Star Trek. Fucking Lord of the Rings. Listen to how they talk about Tolkien. You know? They're the racists that think that Tolkien thought that orcs are black people. They came to that conclusion. Buffy is saved for now. Well, that's true for now. So, like, seriously, where do we go from here? Fucking Spaceballs. That Spaceballs 2 that's coming out. I honestly, I really hope that that's good. I really do. But I just feel like you're going to have a lot of comedy. Perhaps you could have a lot of comedy that does revolve around fucking wokeness and shit like that. But at the same time, I'm almost at a point now where even making fun of it isn't funny because it's just so fucking ridiculous and I'm so over it and it pisses me off so much that I'm like, it's fuck it, you know. It's like when, you know, the they them pronouns in the Scream 6 or whatever it is movie, the trailer that came out or whatever it was. It's like it's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be, you know, satire or whatever. It's like, I don't find it funny. I find it actually kind of pathetic that the world, that society, that human beings have succumbed so far, have fallen so far in just their mental capabilities, the truth, reality, and all of that shit, to the point that it's infiltrated and seeped into our entertainment, to the point now where we've got a joke about, like, you can't, yes, in the past, but it was so, like, there wasn't so much attention on it. Like, they do a joke, let's say they do a joke in a new comedy about a man pissing in a woman's bathroom or something like that. And yeah, they could fucking find a way to make it fucking hilarious. I'd still reckon I'd be sitting there going, I can't believe we're even actually joking about this because it's actually something real that's happening. Whereas back in the past, even if they made a joke about something real that was happening, it was still fucking funny because it wasn't fucking so serious and so fucking diluted as we are today. Derek Lopez for another $2 says shills are the problem, not us long-time fans. No, that's true. I don't even think it's necessarily even all the shills. You got the shippers. They're a massive problem. But then you got the people that, like, they're seal clappers, man. They will clap and cheer anything. Anything. They can't have a critical bone in their body. Some might say that that's a good thing. I don't. Because if you can't have a critical bone in your body, then you can't even reflect on yourself and be critical at yourself, could you? You're just perfect constantly. And you do see that with a lot of these people. The narcissism. A lot of these people. You start talking facts about why this thing in this show or this movie doesn't make sense, and you use references from books, from other movies, from other shows, wherever you can get your information from because you know your shit. And that person sits there and just says, you just fucking can't handle the fact that it's a woman. Like, what? Did you listen? Did you hear anything that I fucking just said? You can't have anything new. I can have new shit. Just explain it. Tell me how a tracking fob fucking works in the Star Wars universe with bounty hunters everywhere that don't need to fucking track their bounties in any unique way, in an individual way. They just get a tracking fob and beep, 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 beep. Oh, is it detecting their DNA? I don't know. Is it detecting their fucking chip that's in their arm? Why don't you just dig it out? I don't know. No fucking answers. Nothing. And that's just supposed to be a nitpick from me or a you know, oh, you just can't handle it because it doesn't have lightsabers. Like, what the fuck? Listen to what I'm saying. Speak fucking truth. Use your eyes and your ears to actually perceive what's actually happening and the conversation that's taking place. Don't filibuster and talk over the top of the person that's actually trying to give you the explanation that you've just asked them for. You guys are fucking stupid. You guys are fucking retarded. And all you do is sit there when a Star Wars fan asks you, what's your favorite ship? You have to say Din Cobb, don't you? Because it's Din Djarin and Cobb Vanth, not Slave One or an X-Wing or a fucking TIE fighter. Your favorite ship are people because you're a fucking weirdo. I'm just so over it. We get a Harry Potter fucking released fucking trailer with a black fucking Snape. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. You've lost a fucking person that was going to fucking watch it. You've lost at least one. Yeah, okay. There's going to be millions. What's one going to do? You wait until those millions that do end up watching it, that have no idea that you've cast a black Snape, find out that you've cast a black Snape, and their fucking heads start to fucking roll. Jesus. What the fuck are you even thinking? It's so stupid, and it blows my mind how dumb and how fucking retarded you guys are. And all you can do these days is cast faggot after faggot after fucking faggot, because that's all you've fucking got anymore. You're Pedro Pascal, faggot. Pedro Pascal in this, faggot. Like, fucking who gives a shit? Nobody cares. People actually, no, fucking I lie. People do care, but they fucking hate you for what you're doing. All you fucking studios. You're fucking retarded. The worst thing is that we don't think that you're actually that stupid. So you know that you're being fucking retarded. Ah! There's your raging from Raging Rhino. Thank you. Speaking of fucking retards, let's finish off. Let's get the poll done, shall we? Let's get the poll done. Let me bring this up. God, so over fucking everything that you fucking watch. You get a fucking diamond in the rough like an F1, right? But fucking nearly everything else is just fucking shit. And you know, funny thing is about F1 is like, you know, I have no doubt, I didn't see it myself, but I have no doubt there was a corner of the internet out there that was saying that it was woke garbage because there was that female engineer in it. And that's the climate that we're in right now. And they've created that climate. It wasn't woke, right? And they actually told her story, I think, actually quite well, and how she wanted to prove everybody wrong that was going after her, right? I thought that was actually kind of good. You know? But because of the current climate that we're in, everything is fucking woke. And it's not to say that there isn't fucking bad woke bullshit crap out there. But not every fucking thing that comes out is like that fucking bad. If they actually write the script and they actually tell the story and they actually fucking do it decently well. Oh, and there was that female crew member. I gotta say, like, I don't think that there would be too many female tire changes in F1. I do have to admit that. There was a little bit of like, you know, because that could have been a dude when they run over the fucking lug gun and fucking it kind of fucks their race and everything. And, you know, they sort of concentrate on that character, and that character is sort of concentrated from the pit crew's perspective throughout the rest of the fucking thing. And of course, they put it in there as a woman. Yeah, I'll give him that. That was a little out of place. Anyway, these are your nominees for your seal of the week. If you haven't voted, make sure you do vote, because we're fucking tied. We need to fucking break the tie. So number one is Dan saying that he could see 15 more stories about featuring Maz Kanata's castle. And then you have Retney's Holocron, who's reading the Rise of Skywalker comic and loving it. Fucking loving it. Loving it. Or do we just have a tie for the week? Do we just have a tie for the week? Can somebody break the tie? We only need really one more vote and I'll end the poll. As soon as we get one more vote, I'll end it. Come on, there's a lurker there somewhere. Come on now. We've only got 22 votes in the poll. And how many people have we got here? We got nearly 40 people watching. We got a little bit less than we had fucking on Flashcast. Just a little bit smaller audience. Oh, hey, we got it. We got it. We're ending the poll. Thank you. All right. In last place, second place, runner-up, whatever you want to call it, with 48% of the vote, was Retney's Holocron. Sorry, Retney. That means that this week's winner of Seal of the Week, with 52% of the vote out of 23 votes, is Dan Star Wars, saying that he could watch 15 or get 15 more fucking stories featuring Mars Kanata's castle. Congratulations, Dan. You are this week's Seal of the Week.
Among the Jedi.
Sorry, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Mozza, read that.
So
Mozza, don't let the American bitch.
Did you just fart?
Yes, I did. Tell you what to do.
I think it's bedtime, Mozza.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I think it's bedtime for Mozza.
He pushed so far.
That's the type of videos that we watch on fucking Happy Hump Day.
I gotta pee. Oh my god.
All right. That's pretty much it, guys. We are done for another week of Casual Rage. You can catch me this weekend on Flashcast. Again, we'll be talking about Invincible, hopefully in a fair bit of detail. Excuse me. And I'm sure there'll be other fucking shit that we'll talk about. G'day, Jawa. How are you? Jawa Trader. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Smash the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I know I haven't really put out too many videos, but drink your Fosters, Rhino. I've still got a couple left. We'll drink the Fosters, don't worry. Yeah, that's really it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Did I get all the super chats? Oh, no, that's what I was actually going to do. I did get all the super chats. I was actually going to gift you guys some memberships because I think... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I think I can. Yes, I can. There you go. Gift you guys some memberships. So next week you can use your seal clapping emojis. Hey, Laughing Man, go on. Nice. We'll do it again. One more for this month because the month is about to tick over. I wonder if this will lapse and then yes, we're going to raid Anna's stream as usual. There you go. We got 10 memberships out there. Use them wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Use them wisely. All right, let's click on that. Yes, Anna is well and truly live. Let me set up the raid. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go see fucking Project Hail Mary at some point. We gotta actually see when. See, I actually might see if we'll get together with a couple of mates. We'll go fucking. We always do like a meetup every few months or whatever. It's just like 5 of us, and we'll go to like the sports steakhouse place just around the corner from one of my mates, and we'll go fucking have a feed, catch up. Might see if they want to do that, and then we'll go see the movie. It'd be a good idea. I want to go see it soon, though. Let's see. Anna is live. Fucking look at this. We got Camelot's live. We got Hypnotic still live. We got Jay who's gaming. He's live. Chrissy's live. Fucking heaps. Still going. But we are going to raid Anna. Save that shit. Beautiful. Crashcast. Great stream. Nerd to meet you. Nice to meet you. Awesome. All right. Down. Hail Mary. See it and you'll get it. Okay. Okay. We'll see it. And hopefully I'll get it. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the support. Thanks to all the lurkers. Thanks to the rewatchers. It's mid as fuck. That's fair. Like, you know, I know that there's going to be a lot of the you know, manga readers and obviously the show watchers that are going to have issues with it for sure. And I'm not going to argue with them for sure. It's a Rocky. I'm sure that's got the thumbs down has to do with the Rocky or Rocky reference or something. Anyway, we're all done. Thanks, guys. We will see you next week for another Casual Rage. And I'll see you on the weekend for Flashcast. Talk a bit about Invincible. All right, guys. Peace. Where's my fucking shit? Where am I at? Oh my God.
They came bounding over.
Fuck off! Disney! You fucking cunt!
A few minutes? Are you kidding? At the rate they're gaining?
No, what is it? You have to shoot this. Traveling through hyperspace is like dusting crops, kid. Without precise calculations, we fly too close to a store. They're bounce into a supermarket and then...
Yeah.
It'd be a hell of a mess.
What's that?
Watch. You're losing the deflector shields. Go strap yourselves in. Be careful on the way out.
Yeah, sure. I'm taking very cautious.
You go away.
We bounced too near a supermarket?